Ciao, thank you for joining. I am Silvana. I am an artisan pasta maker from Napoli, and today we are going to make a gnocchi that alas disappeared. It's called Gnocchi alla Dama, which translates as gnocchi the lady's way. Is a gnocchi that was very common during the 19th century and then has disappeared for some reason. It's very tasty and very easy to make. So today I'm gonna show you how to make this gnocchi. So all you will need is 150 ml of hot milk. You will need breadcrumbs. We're gonna put it about 3 tablespoons, but if we need more, we're gonna put more. Obviously, grated cheese, nutmeg, cinnamon. Then we will take 1 whole egg and 1 yolk. And then the secret ingredient is the boiled yolk of 3 eggs. And then salt and pepper as needed. So the first thing, we're gonna pour the milk into the bowl, and then we're gonna add the breadcrumbs, and we're gonna start to add 1, 2, and 3, and we're gonna mix it until we get a nice There we go. Now everything is mixed up. I'm gonna put this aside. I'm gonna start to mash the yolks. And we're gonna add everything into our milk and breadcrumbs, even the one that has fallen on my table. Was not, want not. And we're gonna put it together. You see, it's coming nice and together. We might want to add some more later, more breadcrumbs later. We're gonna see how it turns up. Then we're gonna add 1 egg and 1 yolk. And the yolk, and we mix it. This time I'm gonna put some salt, some pepper, and then a little bit on nutmeg. What you want is really, you know, a 1/4 of a teaspoon. And same quantity, a 1/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon. Mix in, add the cheese. I'm gonna add 2 more tablespoons and see how it goes. We know that it's ready when we add a nice firm dough. So I'll put the dough next to the camera so you can have a look. So this is the dough. That's the consistency that you want. So it's quite soft and moist, but it can be shaped easily. Okay, that's what you want. We are going to roll the gnocchi. So like all gnocchi, we need to shape it into little dumpling. So we are going to roll it about the size, about this size, which is about my index finger. Also, we want to squash it a little bit, this one, okay? We don't want it completely round, we want it slightly squashed. Then we take a cutter or knife, anything you like, and we're gonna cut it, not straight, we're gonna give it a little bit of this kind of shape, a diamond shape. So we're gonna go on a slant. How to serve this gnocchi? This gnocchi is a quite ancient gnocchi. In the past, it dates back to the Renaissance, basically, when there was a form of diet that was called bianco mangiare, which is translated as white eating, because at that time there was this belief that if you ate a food of a particular color, you would absorb the property of that color. And bianco, white, was seen as the color of purity, and therefore eating white food was seen as a way to gain heaven and to keep pure. So the philosophy of bianco mangiare was very widespread, and that's where this kind of food was born during that period in the Renaissance. This one, how is served? Basically, you serve it plain because you want to taste the flavor of the gnocchi itself, and you're gonna serve it. I'm gonna serve it in broth because tonight I'm cold, and I'm gonna just make a vegetable broth in which I'm gonna boil the gnocchi, and that's it, very simply. But also you can do it, you can fry a little bit of sage in some butter, and then pour the melted butter, sorry, with the sage on the gnocchi, and then sprinkle with a little bit more parmesan and a bit more cinnamon, not too much, you don't want it too sweet. I wouldn't suggest to serve it in any other way because you really want to enjoy the peculiar taste of this gnocchi. It's very peculiar and it's very tasty, so I do suggest you to eat it as plain as possible. What we made here is for about 2-3 people, so you can, without any problem, double and scale all the ingredients according to your need. This gnocchi cannot be stored, they don't store well, so this gnocchi have to be eaten at once, or at least within an hour of preparation. You cannot freeze them, I'm afraid. It really doesn't do well with storing. But since they are so quick to make, you can easily make it as you go, because it took me, I don't know, 15 minutes to make this gnocchi. Maybe for you it might take a little longer, but I've seen takeaway food that take longer to cook, to arrive home. So I'm sure that is worth to spend a few minutes cooking by yourself at home and involve your children too, because it's fun. My children today don't want to do it, but no, I don't know. If you have any question, please do ask me anything, write in the comment. I will get back to you as soon as I can.